Well, welcome in. Nobody's watching right now because I just started a surprise stream. But in the future, if you're watching this, I hope you're well. And welcome to Kerbal Space Program. We're going to start a whole new game today because for the live stream, we're going to do career mode. We're going to edit 9. I'm going to call it live. Just so change the flag up a little bit. Because I like this one. And make sure the difficulty. Yeah, we're going to go easy. And we're going to leave it there. I'm not going to change anything else. And we're going to start. So welcome to the first live Kerbal Space Program, because why not? That's all just technical stuff, not too important. The important part is we got to get started. So on career mode, and we're playing on PS5, by the way. On career mode, on easy, you start off with $250,000, no reputation, and no science. So first thing we're going to do is gather scientific data from Kerbal. We're going to pick a couple of... Maybe. Come on. So we have 2. We have gather scientific data and launch our first vessel. So those 2 things are going to get us a little bit of money. Yeah, so we need a little bit of money. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and we're just going to put together a vessel real quick. And I'm going to try to make this to where it's as useful as possible. I don't like doing this because it's extra weight and extra money, but we'll put 2 on there for weight balancing purposes. Put that on there because it's all the options we have. We need a little bit of aerodynamics. I like 3 myself. Come on. Oh, the controls. Welcome in. I see you guys dropping in. Thank you so much for coming in. Do me a solid and hit that like button. Help out the Kerbals with their space program. Pretty sure that's all we have right now. So, come on. Zero, 1, 1, 0. All right. So we have our first little, we need to work on this staging, though. I always forget the staging. Because there's literally only 2 things that can happen right now. But I still forget about it. Alright, so rocket, parachute, we got our mystery goo, we got our Kerbal. Come on. Yeah, like that. Isn't she pretty? Alright. Let's launch her. so before anything, we're going to get some science going. And of course, we want that science. We want that science. We want this science. This one. The controls on the PS5 are a little weird. We want this science. We need all the science. All right. And I think that's all we can do. So, yeah, you guys get to see the very first live rocket launch. It's a little bitty thing, but we're going to go ahead and do it. Reached just under 600 meters per second. Should put us around 12 to 15,000 meters. I didn't mean to push that, but I do that all the time, so it's okay. I push X all the frickin' time when I don't mean to. We're going to try to keep Jebediah here alive as long as we can. Alright, now, let's see. Oh, we got to upgrade the astronaut complex first, so. This is the view from inside the AP-0110 with old Jebediah Kerbal. Not too spectacular in there right now. Old Jebediah. We're going to keep him alive as long as we can. I promise nothing, though. Alright, we have successfully deployed the chute. We should land nice and safe, he said, hoping. Yeah, there we go. So now, before we recover this, I should have did the other goo experiment. Does it change anything? It does. More science. All right. EVA. EVA report. More science. And then we can recover the vessel and collect all of this beautiful science. Alright, so 58 science. We recovered 2,000 funds for recovered parts. Reputation. I don't know how to get reputation, apparently. We're still working on that part. Maybe if we check out the administration building. Hold on. Let's see. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not exactly sure about all this. I haven't figured that part out. So let's go here. We achieved both of our goals. We collected scientific data from Kerbal, and we launched our first vessel. So that got us a little bit of moolah. I don't know how to find out what sectors are where. I've been trying to do this one on my off-stream profile. I cannot figure out how to do that. I really can't. I've tried so hard. So let's go over to R&D and unlock some stuff with our science. We have 58 science, so we're going to do basic rocketry and engineering, survivability. We're going to do, what do we need? Oh, we need 18. We need 18 science for those, which is fine. Maybe we'll start trying to build a space plane too. I've never tried that. So, full disclosure, this right here is as far as I've gotten in the. I haven't gotten to any of these. Like, none of these I've unlocked. So, we're going to see if we can't do that. Alright, so what's the next contract that we can do? We can escape the atmosphere. And we'll test the parachute. So Mark 16 parachute, we'll take those. I think that's the one that we have. Mark 16 parachute. Yeah, that is the one we have. And what engine are we using? I forgot already. We're using the RT-5 Flea solid rocket booster. So let's return to Space Center. I know I have the parachute, but what I need to see... Okay, so the only... is the swivel... Come on. What the heck? So the hammer one is the one that I haven't figured out how to do yet. This one has to be in orbit. We can do the decoupler once we finish the parachute. So let's go here. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take this and get rid of it for now. We're going to throw on... hold on, before we do that, we probably ought to put this bad boy on. And then... I don't know if I'm going to need it, but I've had a couple instances. That's not going to work with the science stuff. Oosh. Wait, can't cover up the... right there? That should work, right? I don't see why it wouldn't. Do we have any communications? I don't know if this is important or not. But I feel like communications are important. And then, where's the decoupler? We'll throw this bad boy right here. And then we will get the Big Mac Daddy out. And then we'll throw some fins on it. And we're going to call that good for now. All right. Off we go. Now this should get us above the atmosphere. Just gonna go ahead and drop that bad boy off into the ocean. Alright, now that we have that done, we should be able to do mystery goo. Did I cover up my thermometer? Do a crew report. That'll give us 10 science. I think we covered up our thermometers. I think it was right here. I don't know if that does anything. Whoop, 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 whoop. I didn't mean to do that. And that is our trajectory. I don't know how well this is going to work because we're going straight up and straight down, and I know that entering the atmosphere, that's supposed to be a bad thing, but see if we can't get old Jebediah. Back home safe. See, a couple times I played this, having only one parachute kind of screws sometimes. Wonder if we can twist the parachutes up. Probably shouldn't try. Alright, we have full parachute open. We should land safely in the shallow ocean in like 20 minutes. If we don't time warp, it takes forever. Oh, even with time warp, it takes forever. All right, so let's recover the vessel so we get our science. We got 44 science, 4,000 in parts. All right. See, this is what I don't understand. Is we've made it to the altitude, but is it? You know what? I know what we can try. But maybe let's go to R&D real quick. We have 85 science to spend. So we're gonna get that. Come on. Oops. Flight control. Basic science. Aviation. General construction. Advanced rocketry. What should we go through first? We only can get one. Let's do this one. That gets us our crew cabin, which means we can do a couple of more things. But first of all, what we need to do... Where is our thermometer? We don't have a thermometer anymore. Huh. So we should probably get a thermometer on this bad boy. You know what I could do? Let's do a thing real quick. Alright, so... I don't know if I want to bother with the service bay right this second. Standard fuselage carries no fuel, is there merely as a structural element. As such, it's lighter, more solid due to reinforcements. Okay. Launch stability enhancer. The TT-18A Stability Enhancer uses groundbreaking fastening technology to significantly increase the stability of an aircraft during the pre-launch phase. While OBM demolition has been criticized in the past for using big fancy words for a rocket holder, in their description of their device, none can say that the TT-18 series doesn't deliver rock solid. Okay. Strut connector. The strut connector is highly regarded by many spacecraft engineers as they help in constructing more stable aircraft. Once both sides are connected, a structural beam is created to link both ends, allowing for sturdier construction. Okay, not sure. I thought I got the crew cabins. Oh no, we may have made a mistake, guys. I bet it's only for a space. Oh no, should have went with the rocket then. Oh no, right here. Mark 1 crew cabin. Or use a different mission plan. Alright, so alright. Oh boy. So, hold on. Let's... Mark 2. So, we're going to know that the Mark 2 is a passenger. Alright, so we're going to save spacecraft. We're going to return to the Space Center. We're going to see something real quick. Go here. Alright. Conduct focus survey. Oh man. We don't have the missions I thought we did. I might have been thinking of... That's fine. We can go back. We saved the Mark II construction build, so... So what we're going to do is get rid of this. We're going to... Oh, we didn't have a heat shield. Oh, we don't. We do now. So... we'll put... hold on. We need a coupling device. We'll put this one on for now, and then put this here. Booty boo 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 boo. There we go. Now we got some pride. Yeah! Alright. Oops. The Mark III. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the Space Center real quick, because I gotta check something. We'll go here. Test the hammer. You know what? What the hell? Thank you. So we need to test the decoupler at 7,000 meters. Ooh, that speed might be a problem. Because I don't think the engine we have, it'll do. I'm 100% sure that we can do the altitude, but I don't think we're going to be reaching that speed. This one I don't know how to do. I'm gonna see something. I think if we build a liquid rocket engine, that would work. So what happens if I decline them? This is the one we're going to focus on now. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. If you're coming in for the very first time, I appreciate it. We are... Hold on, so... Ferry 3 tourists safely to the destination. Okay. Suborbital space flight on Kerbin. Suborbital space flight on Kerbin. Yeah. Maybe we do this one. How much time do we get? We only get 6 days. We're going to take that one. We'll take that one. So... I don't understand why some of these tests aren't working. Open craft. What was it? The Mark II? Let's see. Oh, we can't do 3 tourists. We can only do 2. Shit. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Here's hoping we don't screw this up. You guys want to come on a space ride with me? All right. Hold on. Space Center. Oh, no, 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 no. They don't want to do that. I guess we'll just wait. Actually, you know what? Um, shit. I can't remember what. Hold on. Save game. Quick save. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I already forgot what the conditions of the mission were, and I don't remember if there was an altitude condition. Oh, shit. Alright, so we need to make sure Jedbro is on board. And it doesn't have an altitude requirement, which is a pretty good thing, because if it had too much of an altitude requirement, we could be screwed. Alright, so we'll take you and you out. Where's Jedbro? There he is, right here. We'll take you first. Alright, let's go take Jedbro up and see if we complete the mission. Sorry about that. I thought someone was at my door. But let's get this party started. Alright, Jedbro. I cannot promise that you won't die on this. I can't promise that. But if you die, I die. So here we go.
we're doing good so far. We gotta start trying to angle her out just a little bit. Alright, so we've achieved orbit. Are advanced tweakables on, or does this version not have those? It's not by default, but it lets you do things like astronaut and changing wheel spring strength. That one I don't know. Tetrodotoxin, I like that. I like that. You paralyze your victims, but leave all the other sensory intact. That's a sweet ad. That's a good one. I don't honestly know. I've never played the PC version, and I'm just dipping my toes into understanding what I'm doing and how. I'm kind of just making it up as I go. Is there, if you can tell me how to figure it out, is there... Hold on, let me... Maybe it's in the settings? Advanced tweakables. Like that? Save. Don't see any change, but I turned it on for you. What is it? It's on now. That's all I know. But we're going to go ahead and time warp until we stop gaining altitude. There we go. Let's do some more time warp. Alright. Let's make sure. Hold on. Oh man, I need to work on my re-entry. Alright. But, even with a sloppy re-entry, I think we've made the mission. Huh. I'm gonna have to check it out. I appreciate that. I'm literally... I've watched a couple people do TikToks of this, and back a long time ago, I used to play a game called Space Flight Simulator that I was, like, I loved that game on my phone, but the thing I hate about it is that in order to get any extra parts, you have to buy everything now. And I'm not too happy about that, because I'm not going to buy the ability to make more than a basic rocket. So I figured why not buy this. I like it. It's a good game that I can play on stream. I can play it on recording. I can play it when I'm not on either and the wife's sleeping. Alright, so can we... God dang it. Can I Alright, now... Crew report. More science! Alright, now we recover vessel. $33 science. Reputation. How do you get reputation? I'm so confused on that one. Alright, let's go see how the mission went. We did it! Ferry one tourist to safe. So, you know what we can try? You know what I can try? Let's just set that over here. Set that over here. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's gonna add a lot of weight. You think it'll work? I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if that's a good idea. Does that look like a good idea to you? Surface samples. How do you take surface samples? Is that when you're do the EVAs? We need our tourists. And take a scientist with us. Alright. You know what? After I try this launch, I'll see about going to get those, because I'm all about the science. Save. Launch.
I'm coming in here from
Oh my goodness. Alright.
tablet. That's what I said.
Whew.
I said I was coming in here from my tablet.
Oh my, you want your tablet? Oh, here.
I'm not very much tablet.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Daughter wanted her tablet back. I don't know if this is going to be enough to get us up in orbit. Do a little bit of an angle. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it to orbit. We might. Maybe. Oh my goodness, are we gonna do it? We're still surface. We need orbit. Come on, come on, come on. Well, I think yeah, we did it. Oh. My wings are a little off center. It's gonna bug me. That's alright. Nothing about this is centered. It's gonna bug the hell out of me now that I noticed it, though. Hey guys, if you're coming in for the first time, I appreciate it. How's everybody doing? We are going to time warp though. If you're coming in for the very first time, let me know in the comments down below if you have any hints, tips, tricks. How's your day going? Where you from? Do me a solid and maybe hit that like button. Helps out more than you know. Let's try to get this angle. We're going to try to land without killing our tourists. Can I do a crew report? No. Can't remember how I did it before. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. It's gonna be a complete failure. My parachutes won't deploy. There's no heat shield. Oh boy. Oh no. This is bad. This is really bad. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Alright, alright. Oopsie poopsie. Did anybody die? Did we lose a guy? No, we reverted the flight, so we're okay. Argentina, dude. When adding wings, try matching up the center of mass to the center of aerodynamics with the center of mass. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? No, Riley can get his own tablet. Alright, so... hold on. Aerodynamic overlay. Center of mass overlay. So the wings should go...
Hey, Daddy. I'm gonna use my tablet for camera. 64.
Oh wait, I need to... So like that? Thank you so much, Tobias, from jumping in from Argentina, man. How's the weather down there? You guys are in winter, right? On the southern hemisphere? So we want the blue ball to be inside the yellow ball. Is that right, Tetro? You want the blue ball to be inside the yellow ball? So it matches? And then, hold on, what's center of thrust? Alright, so the center of thrust is that. I think that's right. Oh. So how do I check for other stages? Should I... So like that. I think that should be better. I think that should definitely be better. Because I could always relocate the parachutes down below. I've done that before. But now this is bugging me. How did I do this before? No. Whoops. Sorry, guys. That was bugging me a lot. Alright, I think we're all good now. The center of aerodynamic really wants to be behind the center of mass. Alright, so we need aerodynamic. We don't need thrust. Come on, the controls on this are so weird. So more like that. Or what happens if I just take that off completely? And then what happens if I do that? Yeah. Well, so that should be better, right? Taking those wings off completely. But I think that's how I just... Huh. Because wasn't this how I just had it and it... Or did I put the wings on? By that I mean rotation. Huh. So the center of mass. All right, hold on. All right, so the center of aerodynamics really wants to be behind the center of mass, relative to the direction of the craft moving. Okay, so I need... It rotates the craft in order to be below, and the craft would turn into a dart. Alright, so if you guys quit yelling. So it rotates the craft to be a dart. So should I... So does that mean I need to change it to where the blue is above the yellow? When it's... my bad. I just realized I didn't. During re-entry, go retrograde. Also marked by the 3-wing X on the inside circle. 3-wing X on the inside circle. Alright, so we matched him up a little bit. You know what I could do is I could put the chutes on the bottom. Let's see what this does real quick. Because I think I'm misunderstanding Tetro. Because I'm not a smart person, alright? I'm not a very smart guy. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see what she does now. Not bad. Alright, so far so good. Nope. It's gonna do it again. Nope, we're good. I think it's me screwing with it that's messing it up more. Oh! Alright, successful parachute. Oh. I thought having 3 chutes would not allow that to happen. I was wrong. So... where did my thingy... what the hell? What the hell? Nope, can't have it there. Oh, they. Maybe here? Alright. Try again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Yeah. It's gonna take me some, a lot of doing for this. What if I constantly rotate? Does that add stability? Nope. Alright. Alright, so... Oh wait, we need the overlay. And aerodynamic overlay. Alright. Last try, and then I gotta go make the kids lunch. So... We're gonna get this eventually. No, she's still unstable. But that's not a bad launch angle so far. It's actually a really good launch angle, I think. Alright, let's see. Sorry I'm being quiet, guys. I'm dialed in here. Oh shit. And of course we lost all of our chutes, so we're about to hit the surface at like Mach fuck this. I think the wings are what's screwing it up. Yep. Wait, did everybody survive? Holy crap. Everybody survived! That's mission successful. Place wings on the back. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so... Did I successfully complete the mission? was incomplete. We made it to orbit and suborbital return. Huh. Still don't know why I can't complete that one too, but... Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I gotta go and make the kids some lunch. But I'm gonna redesign it. Put the wings on the back. Oh, okay, so don't be using force speed. And we need a proper orbit. I can do both of those things. So... I'm gonna redesign this and work on this. Hold on, what? That should stabilize it. Yeah. But I appreciate you guys a lot for dropping in. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button for me. It helps me out on the YouTube algorithms. What is... It doesn't say what my time is. Yeah, I'm gonna work on it. What I think I'll do is reorganize the entire ship and maybe put another stage in, or maybe a couple of side boosters. I'll lift this stage up and put a liquid fuel booster underneath it with a swivel engine. The three engines should get me to an orbit. I can destage, and then the swivel engine should be sufficient to stabilize the orbit and deorbit when necessary. But I might even go 4 solid boosters, 3 on the outside, 1 in the middle, because I've had success before where I put... Do I have the decoupler? I do. I have the decoupler. So I could potentially do that. I could do something like this. And then this gets really weird. I don't think those are on the decouplers. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, this gets so weird on PlayStation. Are you on them? I still don't think you're on them. That should be on them. And then we go to aerodynamics, put those bad boys on. Staging. Yes, that is how I want my staging. So the 3 outer boosters, or the 4 outer boosters should fire. Then the inner booster. And then what we'll do is we'll take this and lift this up. Oh crap. Lift this up. And then fuel tank. Oh wait, I need a decoupler. I really do gotta go make the kids... Oh wow, that decoupler's much too large. And then... engine... And then... So... think... that should do it. You know what? I need to test this. We're gonna test this out real quick with very... Oh. Too many parts. Crap. Oh well. Yeah, I was just thinking about that too. If I put parachutes on the boosters, they should be recoverable. And it should save quite a bit of money. I'll do that now real quick, because I want to test launch this before I go. But I also, whoops, oops. Okay, so we need these. This is all messed up, so this needs to come, oops. This needs to be stage 1. Parachutes need to go in stage 3, right? I think that would be stage 3. So it decouples and activates the parachutes. Next, fires the inner rocket. And then decouples afterwards. Then... wait, what's this one? So rocket fires, push. This decoupler needs to be here. This rocket fires, and then this decoupler detaches, and then those. I think. Alright, quick test launch. The launch pad can't support... Oh! Alright, alright. Think. Alright, so can I launch now? I just want to test the launch. Yes, alright, let's test this bad boy. Last test, guys. Thank you so much, Tetra. I mean, I need the help, all the help I can get with this, because, alright. Here we go. Wait. I didn't put the frickin'... Oh. I didn't put the tourists in. This is gonna be the last launch, guys. Oh, that didn't look too good. Damn, I didn't do my fucking maneuver. Alright, guys, we're going to revert flight to launch. I knew what I did wrong there. I was focused on the wrong thing, and I didn't do my spin maneuver to create the inertia to... You know what? The kids are busy. The kids are busy. Last try. So what we're going to do is we're going to use centrifugal force to push the rockets outward. So that they don't come in. So we'll start our maneuver now. Now that we got the maneuver, now do it. Much better. Where's my 90-degree mark? 90 degrees, and then down. Somewhere in here, I think. Alright. Now I need to go here. Alright, man. Thanks, Tetra. I appreciate all your help. I really gotta go, too. Alright, we know it works. So, if you guys want, go ahead and check out the playlist down below. I don't know when I'll be able to play this again. But, I'll definitely be posting videos more. I try to go live every Saturday if possible, or Sunday if not. So, yeah. So, hold on. Yeah, I really gotta go. We'll leave it here for now, and we'll redo the launch now that we know the launch sequence works. Thank you so much for dropping in, guys. If you aren't already, hit subscribe, hit the like, leave a comment, say hi, and I'll see you again on the next one.